For a long time, I believed that effort had a kind of memory that if you put years into something, it would remember that effort and reward you by lasting. What I could not explain was why outcomes I worked hardest for seemed to dissolve the moment the effort stopped. I'm not saying effort is useless. I'm saying effort alone does not explain why some things last and others quietly disappear. There is an assumption most of us grow up with, but rarely question. That assumption is this: if something requires struggle, it deserves permanence. So, we pour ourselves into work, preparation, discipline, sacrifice, and when the outcome fades, we feel confused, sometimes betrayed, but nothing went wrong. The assumption was flawed. Effort is powerful, but its power is very specific. Effort creates movement, activity, progress. It explains motion, but effort has one limitation that's easy to miss. It only exists while it is being applied. The moment effort pauses, most outcomes pause with it. That doesn't make effort weak, it just defines its role. This is the part people resist emotionally because effort feels personal. It costs time, energy, identity. So when effort doesn't translate into permanence, it feels like the world failed to acknowledge the sacrifice. But permanence doesn't respond to pain. It responds to something else entirely. When you look closely at anything that endures, there is a pattern. It doesn't depend on one person's energy. It continues when attention drops, when motivation fades, when effort is reduced. That continuation is not accidental, it's structural. What lasts is not what was pushed hardest, it's what was designed to continue. Effort is loud, structure is quiet. Effort announces itself: long hours, visible struggle, exhaustion. Structure doesn't. It works in the background, silently. That's why effort is admired and structure is overlooked. We praise what we can see and underestimate what we don't. This difference matters more than it seems. Struggle gives emotional feedback. Pride, identity, a sense of virtue. Structure gives none of that. It feels boring, unromantic, almost empty. So people stay inside, struggle longer than necessary, waiting for permanence to arrive on its own. It rarely does. Permanence is indifferent to difficulty. It doesn't ask how hard something was, how much was sacrificed, how long it took. It asks only one question: can this continue without constant force? If the answer is no, the outcome is fragile. That fragility isn't personal, it's architectural. This pattern repeats everywhere: in work, in organizations, in influence, in wealth. Anything that lasts has found a way to detach survival from continuous personal effort, not through intelligence, not through talent, but through design. I'm still studying this. I don't claim certainty, but this distinction keeps repeating so consistently that it's hard to ignore. Effort explains motion, structure explains what lasts. That's what I'm beginning to notice. Hi, I'm Manoj. I'm studying how wealth and systems actually work.